Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Passion Center. I'm Passion, and this reading is for Virgos. Now, Virgo, I was talking to Spirit, and this might be my favorite reading because you guys have been through the ringer, but you're really, just stay tuned. As always, I have ancestor messages here. These are going to be a quick reading, so I'm only getting like 2-word messages from Spirit, and I'm going to get some cards for you guys. Now, this reading is for the December 4th eclipse energy leading up into January for Virgo specifically and Virgo placements. Now, this will be a quick reading from Spirit. So there is just a couple ancestor messages, as well as I will be pulling cards for the rest of the communication. So, yeah. Getting started. Spirit, angel, guides, and ancestors, please help me tap into Virgo's collective energy. Spirit, angel, guides, and ancestors, please help me to tap into Virgo's collective energy. Let me know what Virgos we're currently going through. The message that Virgo got from Spirit was trauma bonds, cycles, content, and contemplating. One, the energy I'm getting is Virgos have been very irritated the last 2-3 months. Yeah, some of you also have just been like very content in situations or contemplating leaving stressful situations. Yep. There you go. What's that? 5 of Pentacles. Literally. 4 swords, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Virgos were literally just reevaluating. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, Virgos were really in stressful situations and are being moved into this position where they're reevaluating what they want to create. Oh, and we have like a lot of love energy coming in, so I feel like this does have to do with creation as well as a little manifesting, you know, a little lover. So yeah, that's the energy I'm getting, is that Virgo really, a lot of these had to do with like divine romantic connections as well. Yeah, a lot of heartbreaks and endings, a lot of familial. Oh, okay. So I guess like, okay, so for some Virgos, like this is surrounding like your love life. Perhaps you had, oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So for some Virgos, okay, I'm seeing like a lot of familial like issues surrounding like your love life. It's kind of like teeter-tottering between like the decision that you want to make involving your love life. Like, okay, and it's, okay, so you got the Magician, the Empress, the 3 of Swords, the Fool card, and what is this? Like, I think like the 8 of Wands. The immediate message I'm getting from Spirit after we, again, had talked about trauma bonds and cycles and closing out these cycles, not necessarily closing, but making decisions, conscious decisions about what you want to do regarding these cycles. I think that Virgo is kind of just teeter-tottering between like, what decision do I want to make? What do I want to do? Like, do I want to be with this person? Some are like literally in like this proposing energy. Like, do I want to propose to this person? Like, it's getting this real for Virgos. I like this. Aww. Yeah, but I feel like for one person, this person brought a lot of heartbreak and pain into your life, and you have family members that are literally saying like, don't bring this person back around us. Don't bring this person back into your life. You're making a really bad decision bringing this person back into your life. And Spirit is asking you to truly evaluate the situation and see it clearly. If this is the person that you do see like, you know, manipulates you, brings bad feelings to you consistently, doesn't make you feel good, doesn't make you feel loved the way that you want to be loved. As much as you love that person, I'm sorry, honey, but you're carrying around dead weight. And I don't know, that's coming from someone's mother specifically. You're carrying around dead weight. Let it go. But again, I'm not here to make decisions for you. You just choose what you want to do, Virgo. But like I said, I think really weigh your pros and cons around this situation. Because from the looks of it, it doesn't look too great. Yeah, I think it's just something that like everybody's emotions is tied around it, but it's not really giving you the chance to look at your emotions and see how you feel about it. So I think if you would take the time to just be by yourself and see how you feel about it, then you would make the right decision regardless of anybody else's feelings, because what matters right now is how you feel and whether or not you're receiving the love that you actually want. So, yeah. Because I get the feeling like it's not worth it if you're going to keep constantly fighting. Like, things are not, yeah. I get the feeling like there's always people like trying to rush in and like interfere with your relationships. Or like you don't feel like this person like comes in when you need them to. Like they're not there when you need them to be there. Come on, let them know messages. Yeah, but okay, so now I'm going to get some messages about what is coming in. The immediate message we got from Spirit is rehabilitation. Like I said, taking that time for yourself to really see how you feel about the situation, regardless of anybody else's feelings. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you do think about, it's an earth sign thing, just to think about how other people feel instead of acknowledging how you feel first. And it is a form of self-neglect that could really put you in situations that you don't want to be in for a longer period of time. Now, Spirit is never going to let you just stay in those situations unless you're constantly choosing to go back to these situations. But Spirit is always going to show you the truth and show you exactly what things are. And it's your choice to look at them clearly or put on blind eyes after you already saw them clearly. Put those love goggles back on. Keep those blind eyes and just... yeah, I see around Christmas time, there's going to be like a shift in whatever this cycle is. So yeah, that's why Spirit is really asking you to take a step back from the situation and see how you're actually feeling about it. Because something surrounding Christmas time, perhaps your finances, or for some of you, you're worried about whether or not you're going to be able to do something for this person with Christmas, with this person, or yeah. Yeah, for some of you, this is just like, okay, for some of you, this person has a child and you want to be able to provide for them and their child and give them some for Christmas, things like that. You want to, I don't personally celebrate Christmas, but for some of you guys, you actually still do. So, yeah. So with the Strength card, it's just immediately giving me like, yeah, you're trying to find like that inner courage to like, oh, I'm hearing come out. So like, some of you may be coming out this Christmas. I love to see it. That's beautiful. Standing your truth. Some of you like are actually like traveling to go see this person, meet this person, express these feelings that you have for this person. Spirit is asking you, sit down and see how you feel first, regardless of how this person feels, regardless of the future you have planned with this person in your head. How are they making you feel? Can you have these conversations? Can you open up to this person? Do you feel like you can be your best self with them? Do you feel like they inspire you to do greater? Do you feel like they're pushing you to be better? Because if not, it's just keeping you stuck in a cycle. And I feel like Virgos have really been trapped in this cycle, and Spirit is asking you to sit down and figure out what you want to do. Because one, they don't want you to be a fool going out here just with love goggles on, knowing damn well you got love goggles on, you need to take them off. But they also want you to make a decision on where you want to go next. Because it's literally like Spirit is literally like wiping a slate clean. And they're doing this for a lot of people, removing everything that blocks you, just to give you a blank slate and say, manifest what you want. What do you want? Spirit literally, I bet it was important. Yep, the Lover's card. Manifest what you want. Manifest the lover that you want. If you guys do want a video about how I go about manifesting people into my life, and when I say people, I don't mean specific people, but I mean like the energy that I want to bring around me, I can definitely do a video on that. I probably will. Yeah, I will. Okay, so what can Virgo expect to come in? Yeah, I feel like whatever the situation is, you may or may not gain the clarity that you want. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. right, what else can Virgos look forward to? Oh, yeah. Yikes. I don't know if you're very good at expressing yourself verbally, but perhaps if you're not that good at expressing yourself verbally, it is very important that you take the time out to get to, like I said, spend that time alone, get to know yourself, get to know what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you, so you can address those things and be able to express yourself better in the situation that you're in. That's if you are more of a person who does get angry quicker when you're trying to converse with a person, because it seems like whoever this person is or this situation, they're very difficult to deal with. But there is love there. I won't lie, like there isn't love. For some, it's more so like, it's love, but it's kind of the manipulative type where this person is, you really got to see whether or not they're conscious or not conscious of what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, I feel as though they know that they're hurting you to some extent. And that's why Spirit is literally asking you, make a decision. What do you want to do? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of funky. Like, this situation's not very cute. Yeah, it just leaves you being very defensive and not being able to express yourself fully how you want to. Yeah, but I feel like you see this person as the world, and like for some of you, this other person sees you as that, but they don't see themselves clearly enough to ever love you the way that you want to be loved, because they don't even love themselves that way. So it's a personal problem for them, but it's affecting you. So it's a bigger issue. I'm about to quit. They're actually getting on my nerves. I just want to do my reading, and this job is getting on my nerves. Well, so yeah, the main message for Virgo is sit down, take a second. The world is not going to stop just because you stop for a second, and just feel how you feel, how this situation really makes you feel, and don't deny your feelings. You can feel multiple things. You can feel love and hate at the same time. I'm telling you, they may not be able to exist in the exact same second, but you can have love and hate for a person. Feelings and emotions, they're so broad, right? And that's why Spirit is literally telling you, assess how you feel about the situation before you move forward. So Virgos are definitely going into a rehabilitation mode. And I think that after this, you guys are definitely going to come out with this energy that is just like, I'm like that. Like, oh yeah, hold on. Either this is, I don't deserve this, or I think a lot of you are going to see like very clearly about the situation that you don't deserve it, or the situation may just remove itself, honestly. But I feel like you will be so confident in your own self and in your own journey that you're going to be like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm like that. Like, I think you're gonna, during this rehabilitation, you're gonna learn enough about yourself to start seeing that you really are, though, you know those people that you look up to, that you're like that. You're actually like that. Like how they're dream chasers and they're go-getters and they're that. And you're that. You're like that. But you don't see that clearly just yet. And, you know, it takes time, you know? It takes time. But I definitely see you getting to that point. Definitely. Ooh, yeah. Pajamas. But keep your hopes up. Spirit's definitely saying keep your spirits high. Spirit is definitely saying that because you can kind of get triggered into this mindset where it's like, well, fuck, this is not going to work out. This is not going to work out. I'm not going to. You put so much into manifesting your future that when something happens, you feel like it's going to completely ruin the entire future. But it's not. It's just a few characters got to get readjusted. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. That's just how it has to go. But it's all for your betterment, and it's all for you to have the things that you deserve. Because we're not keeping phonies and flakes in your circle when we want you to have the best, because that's not the best. And we don't settle. You're a Virgo. You don't settle. Okay? You're a Virgo. You don't settle. All right? So anyway, thank you for tuning into this reading, Virgo, for your December 4th through January energy. Anyway, I'm Passion. Thank you for coming to the Passion Center. Bye bye.